Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I see Scorpio Sue said can't make it tonight. Hate that. Nick from Colorado drove to the summit of Pikes Peak today. Visited Columbine Memorial. I saw that, very moving. And Rocky Mountain National Park. Wow. So
Wow.
and you're going to be back in Minnesota on Thursday. You have done a ton
Yes, you have.
of driving, Nick. That is awesome. I saw some of your pictures on Facebook, Nick, and yeah, that looked really, really interesting. So,
I'm hoping our internet's okay.
yeah, we're in a hotel in Nashville, and as you can tell,
I'm in a recliner.
Trace is still getting the recliner. So, yeah. I don't know if anybody else is here.
Yeah.
I think we're a couple of minutes early for once.
So, 5.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we're in Nashville, and let's see. When did you go to the doctor?
Last Wednesday.
Oh yeah. So we give an update on that really quickly.
Yep. So not really much of an update other than my right knee is getting better and there is bone growth, so that's good. And then my left knee, not so much. They're not sure what's going on with it, so I have to have an MRI on it this coming Thursday. And then I go back to the doctor Friday to see what they found out. So that's the only update I have. I'm still hobbling around.
Yeah. So we're still in Nashville. It was just hard for Trace doing the traveling. So, hello, Liz.
Hello.
Hello, Derek. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Thomas. Hope you guys are doing well. I don't know how the weather is up y'all's way. We had a pretty big storm roll through here in Nashville earlier, but it looks like it's clearing out. So, yeah. So anyway,
I hope you brought your appetite with you tonight.
Oh yeah. So tonight we wanted to talk about. I know last week I talked a little bit about the giveaway for 150,000 subscribers, and actually, or not subscribers, I wish. 150,000 views. It actually looks like we're going to be at 175,000 probably by the time we get it all done. So we are, we're working with a service to do that, to make sure we follow all the guidelines. But we do have some big, some nice stuff coming up. So just watch for that over the next couple of weeks. We'll be doing some announcements about it. Daniel hello from the UK. What part of the UK? Thomas, no rain in Illinois. So anyway, we wanted to talk tonight about food. So, country specific or even domestic or regional specific. We just kind of wanted to talk and hear from you guys, maybe what some of your favorite foods from different parts of the world are. Ours is going to be mainly domestic and Western European, just because we haven't done much otherwise. Yep. But go ahead and name one. We'll kick it off while y'all give us some of your favorite foods as well.
Yeah. You want to start domestically or internationally?
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
I don't know. Just name one of your favorites.
I think I'll just go ahead and start domestically.
Okay.
And Thomas says Chicago style pizza. I saw that, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start with my home state.
All right.
Of Indiana. And as far as I know, other than corn and popcorn, because Indiana's famous for popcorn. But I would say sugar cream pie and the pork tenderloin sandwich.
That's true. Now here's what's interesting. I had never. Hey Mo, waffles in Belgium, Thomas. Yes. Yep. Hey Mark and Terry, how are you? Chris, having grown up in West Texas, I love some good Mexican food. Yes. Yep. And Chris, that's real Mexican food compared to sort of what we get most other places, I'm assuming. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Eric, how are you? I guess you are back in Louisiana now. Is that right? Good to see you. We're talking about food from all over. So, yeah, sugar cream pie. I had never heard of sugar cream pie, and I don't know if any of you guys
Let's see if anybody's heard of sugar cream pie or knows what it is.
Yeah.
Before we say what it is.
But I would say that Derek and Liz
Derek and Liz will know.
can't qualify.
You can't
Derek
answer.
can't for sure.
You can't answer.
But yeah, have you guys ever heard of sugar cream pie? Hey Nick, how are you? Eric is back. Very short but very fun trip. And I bet it was super hot out there too, Eric. Yeah, so Chris has heard of sugar cream pie. Okay.
Okay. Have you ever had it?
Yeah,
But I'll go back to Thomas right now. He said
No.
waffles.
Waffles in Belgium.
Yeah, that's actually on our list of one of our.
Oh, Liz has never heard of sugar cream pie. Surely Derek has.
Oh my gosh, Derek, surely you have. Because I know Mr. Means to Travel is on here.
He should. Well, let's tell him what it is.
Okay. So
I have not, but my dad says it's called chess pie. So
that's where we were going with it.
Yeah. So what's interesting. Yeah. So go ahead and.
So actually, sugar cream pie is the state pie
for Indiana.
And you can't find it anywhere else other than Indiana. And it's similar to chess pie. But I've never had chess pie.
You did try it. You and your mom both tried it, and your mom hated it.
Oh, really?
So I guess
it's more custardy, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess chess pie is more a Southern thing. Because that's what I compared it to, Derek, was chess pie. It is not the same thing. And I gave her mom chess pie one time when we were here in Tennessee, and she just could not stand it. So, Hey, Mary Ellen, how are you? Chris lived in Central Illinois as well. Oh, Mark Finley says domestic barbecue, Chicago pizza, great Tex-Mex. Yeah.
How have I never heard of this? I don't know.
I played euchre. Does that count?
Euchre. Well, there you go. Yeah.
I learned
not a food, but she did learn euchre.
I had to learn euchre when I moved to Indiana, also, Liz. So that's pretty funny. John and Kara, retired travelers on the road heading to Nashville. Oh, we're in Nashville right now, John and Kara. Actually, so. Yeah, depending on where y'all are going and where you're staying, if we have time, maybe we can meet up.
If hobble on over.
If Trace can hobble around. So we'd love to, if you maybe shoot us a message on Instagram or something. We'd love to catch up. Eric says, never heard of it either. Yeah, so it's a little thicker than chess pie, if you know what chess pie is. And it has a little bit of a cinnamon to it that chess pie doesn't have, or most chess pie. It's not
cinnamon, it's nutmeg.
Nutmeg, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, nutmeg. Yeah. So and then tenderloin. I kept hearing about, Indiana and these tenderloin. So tenderloin is really the same thing as schnitzel. Yeah, as like pork schnitzel. They just, make it like this big, literally.
Well, they pound it out real thin.
It's this big, and then they put it on a bun.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and it hangs off the bun by, that much all the way around. It's ridiculous. I don't know how you're supposed to eat it like that.
Yeah.
So, but those are definitely Indiana things. Let's see. Mary Ellen says, wishes she was on her way to Nashville. Nick, can't stay long. Got to finish a book by tomorrow. I'm a bit behind on. Wanted to say, hey, thanks, Nick. We appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by.
Chicken and waffles at Loveless.
Yeah, so Nick P went to, yes. So chicken and waffles are awesome.
Yes.
And I don't know who here has tried Nashville Hot Chicken.
I have that on the list.
But that's a definite thing here. I can't do spicy, but Trace can.
Oh yeah.
And that's a definite, sort of regional thing. The other thing that was more regional, and I just didn't realize it because I grew up with it being from the South. Pimento cheese. So I don't know, or any of you guys have never heard of pimento cheese. Of course, I know we've talked about it with Jocelyn as well.
Yeah.
On Walter's World, for those of you that follow that. But yeah, anybody else not know what pimento cheese is or not? Like her mom had heard of it, but basically her idea of pimento cheese was cheese whiz with like olives in it,
Yeah.
which is not pimento cheese. So, that was something that I just didn't, and you can't get it in stores in Indy. Every once in a while, I'll see some, but not like it is here. I mean, it's just all over the place in the South, and yeah. Bull peanuts.
Yeah.
Another Southern staple.
You forgot another famous Nashville.
What did I forget?
The Goo Goo Cluster.
Oh yeah, I did.
The Goo Goo Cluster
and Colt. The Colt's chocolates are also made here. You didn't know that? They used to be where Yazoo was behind Pegleg. Yeah, they're like Colt's Pelts. They're like little chocolate cups, they're like Reese's cups, but they're thicker and they have like whole peanuts in them. Okay, well, whatever.
No.
Anyway, Goo Goos. Yeah, so Goo Goo. Has anybody had Goo Goo clusters, or do you know what they are? Because Nashville is the home of Goo Goos, and I didn't know that Trace had never heard of it, didn't know what it was.
No, I've heard of them.
You have? Okay.
I've just never had one.
And in my house growing up, like we would get a box of 6. My sister and I just split for, like 2 weeks. That was that was what we had. But yeah, that was like the thing in our house. That was a treat that we always had around.
Lori Sims, hello.
Hey, Lori. And Lori, I apologize. I know you've been watching videos and commenting, and we so appreciate it. I am way behind on comments, but I will get back to you probably tomorrow. But thank you.
John and Kara, they're going to be in town on the 7th.
Okay.
We might be, we might not. It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Ellen says she misses going to Loveless. Mary Ellen also says she doesn't do, I don't do spicy, so she hasn't. All right. Nick says looks like it's gonna storm in Estes Park, Colorado. Beautiful seeing the storm coming over the Rockies. That is just a beautiful, beautiful part of town. A part of the country, Nick. It's just awesome.
Hello,
Jamie, how are you? Good to see you. Mary Ellen says, definitely a Southern thing. I learned in Georgia how to make it. Never heard of it in Connecticut. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Chris says, grew up with pimento cheese. So Chris, are you from Texas, or I'm curious to see where you're from. Okay. So Thomas hasn't heard of it.
He's heard of it, but he's never
heard of it, but never had it. Lori says, yeah, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Is it moon pie it's from Tennessee. I don't know if it's from Nashville, Thomas.
Yeah.
Moon pie. But I do believe it is. I do believe it is from Tennessee. Mary Ellen loved Goo Goos.
Well,
Liz,
you need to make a list.
Liz, you need to come to Nashville with us, and we can take you to all these places.
That's right.
Mark says, I can't get over how barbecue up north means warming hot dogs on the grill. On the south, it means something else entirely. So, what's interesting, Mark, not only up north, but over in Europe, I don't know if we've got anybody still watching from Europe, but when you say barbecue to them, that's what they think as well as putting something on a grill instead of, like pulled pork or brisket or, any of that stuff.
Well, they think of it more as not necessarily a hot dogs and hamburgers, but when you say you're going to barbecue, that usually means like chicken on the grill with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But
it's still on the grill. They're not thinking barbecue like pulled pork or
Right.
Derek says thoughts.
Buckeyes. Oh, I love Buckeyes. Yes. And Rice Krispies. Yes.
But best when Rice Krispies are added for yes. Her aunt makes them like that.
She makes me some every year for Christmas. Not that they're hard to make.
Yeah.
But yes.
So I'm typically not a big peanut butter person, although I have been rather enjoying Reese's Thins lately. And I think
Yeah.
it's because it's a better portion or ratio of peanut butter to chocolate. You know, because I'm not huge on,
Weirdo.
I like a little bit of peanut butter, but not a lot. I think we've talked to Liz and Derek about this
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So Trace loves it anyway.
Yeah.
Lori came in late. So
we are in Nashville.
Yep.
Currently at a hotel. I had my checkup Wednesday. Right knee, there's bone growth, so that's good. Left knee still totally screwed up. So I have to go for an MRI this Thursday, go back to the doctor Friday to find out, what's going on. So that's really all I know. I'm still just hobbling around.
Yeah, it's bothering her pretty bad. So I still don't think we're going to get out of this without surgery. I hope so, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Mary Ellen, Pancake Pantry in Manila. So Mary Ellen, hold on. Did you live here?
Yeah, I was gonna say she knows.
Am I confused? Did you? How do you know all that? So yes, Pancake Pantry is a Nashville institution, y'all. It's down in an area called Hillsborough Village, which is near Vanderbilt University. They also have there's a second one in Gatlinburg, if anybody's been to Gatlinburg. It's pretty much the same, but I mean, the one here, literally people will stand outside for 3 hours on weekends. And, I mean, a lot of even, the singers and stuff you can see them there oftentimes. It's just a Nashville institution. Manel's is a Southern cooking, served sort of family style. And
I bet they're probably not.
There was one in Germantown. There was one in Franklin. I don't know if it's still there or not. I want to say there's another location for Manel's now. But we'll have to look and see. And Chris is saying yes, but I don't know to what.
I think because you asked him if he grew up in Texas.
It is okay.
Right?
Maybe. Did I ask that? Yes. Yeah, I did. I don't know. Have you ever heard of the Horseshoe?
Okay, where are we talking, Thomas? What are we talking about?
Are we talking about a restaurant? Because I know, about the Horseshoe Casino.
Yeah.
Probably lost more money than I should have in there, but I have a feeling it's not the casino you're talking about. Yeah. I have not heard of a restaurant called the Horseshoe. Ryan says up here people seem to use cookout barbecue interchangeably, right? Yeah. Mark said growing up we called it pimento and cheese, but yeah, I love it. I would eat it every day if it wasn't so fattening. I know I love it too, Mark. And I like to make it, but it's just then when I have it, I have to eat it. Yeah. Jamie says moon pies are from Chattanooga. I knew moon pies were from Tennessee. I didn't know where. Mary Ellen says she makes a mean batch of Buckeyes. I've been making them for a road trip for my Ohio Nashville friends for years. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. What's she saying though? She never had barbecue brisket?
Well, she grew up, even though my grandmother's family owned a butcher shop in Oklahoma City.
Wow. Okay.
Of course, I can't say that I ever had brisket until I came to Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah.
And brisket's not really a Tennessee thing. Tennessee's typically just pork.
Yeah, but I can't say that I ever heard. Well, actually, I don't know that I ever heard of it or had it until I moved to Tennessee. But then again, I knew barbecue as, a barbecue, not pulled pork and.
Well, you knew what barbecue was, though, didn't you? No?
Not like pulled pork barbecue, no.
Really?
Yeah. Not until I moved to Tennessee.
Weirdo. Yeah. Okay. Eric B. Driving in Utah was refreshing. The mountains in the neighborhood and the mountains are breathtaking. Utah, we've only spent just a little bit of time in southern Utah, Eric, when we had our RV. We actually had plans to go more into it, but that's when we were building our house
Yep.
and our house got ready early, which
Never
never
happens.
happens, right? Yeah, so
Hello, Darian.
excuse me.
Darian on here.
Hello, Darian. How are you? Chocolate peanut butter ratio. See, I told you to listen, Derek. So what sounds painful?
I think
your
my
legs.
update.
Yeah. Hey, J&N Travels,
J&N.
how are you? Good to see you. I'm sorry that you both have to focus on your knees right now. Bummer. Well, I'm not focusing on my knees because somebody has to be the pack mule with all our bags, So we'll wait. I'll get mine. I mean, we'll get it done. It'll be okay.
But every once in a while, she'll be like, "Oh, ow, oh, did my left knees hurt? Oh, ow, my right knees hurt." And I'm like, "Oh, please, no, you can't be on crutches either."
No, we'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're really hoping it'll be just a clean out. And Tracy's had 5 knee surgeries. Is that what we figured out?
Well, one actual surgery and then
the other scopes.
4 scope clean outs.
So hopefully. Let's see. Mark Finley says, took a cruise one time and they had a restaurant called Seaside Barbecue. It was hot dogs and sliders. Not a wise idea to do that on a ship that disembarked from Texas. No kidding. That's funny. Oh my gosh. That didn't last long. They replaced it with a real barbecue place, right? So Mary Ellen says she lived in Atlanta, but lots of friends in music business in Nashville, spent a lot of time there. Okay. So because I was like, how do you know?
She knows a lot of places.
Yeah. Let's see. Lori says, no worries.
Oh, oops. I think we just did a jump.
I think you did that. No worry.
You just hold on. You don't know.
No worry. My mom has had both replaced and she's much better while I live with the pain. Yeah. I know I have to get mine replaced, but Trace's, I'm thinking it's just going to be a clean out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm to the point of replacement yet. Hey, Crockett, Horseshoe. Yeah, we're still waiting, but we haven't gotten there yet, so we'll have to wait.
And Mo, I must have missed you earlier. So how are you? Thanks for tuning in. I know it's him.
Yeah, him. Sorry.
All right, let's see. John and Kara. Do we know any must-do staying in Midtowns? The neighborhood you were mentioning, we are planning to visit. Yes, John and Kara, we'll get to a list of that. Let's get caught up on the comments and I will give you a list of must-dos. Horseshoe is a dish from Central Illinois. So what is it?
Yeah, what is it?
I have a SoCal twist of pimento cheese. I use cream cheese. Ooh, you would like that.
Yeah, I would like that.
Cream cheese with Greek seasoning and chopped green chilies from the can. That sounds really good. I could do all of it but the green chilies.
Yeah.
Personally. Darian loves brisket. Love to smoke my brisket for hours. Marilyn said didn't ever have barbecue till I moved to Georgia. Yeah. Thomas, open face sandwich bottom, thick piece of toast, hamburger patty, or other meat on top of French fries. Smothered beer cheese. Ooh, beer cheese. I love beer cheese.
Wow. Ooh, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit, kind of, but not really like a Kentucky hot brown. Just like an open face. I think is it roast beef and the roast beef with like potatoes and gravy on it or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Terry, I think in the North barbecue. Thomas said sorry that Tracy's knees are so bad. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll get through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, Terry, you just skipped.
Yeah, we just skipped.
It's because you're trying to...
I did. It's not me.
There it is. I think up north, barbecue is a verb, meaning that you are grilling on the barbecue grill, not necessarily a type of meat. Right.
Yeah.
Right, Terry. That's it. Which is just so different. And it means to travel is saying we booked our tickets to the UK. Can't wait to hopefully see you this autumn. Yeah, and I missed some of that live stream, I think, Liz. So I'm excited to hear more about exactly what y'all are doing and where you guys are going. I think I popped on for a minute. I don't remember what was going on. Mark Finley, you want to read that?
Has anyone had a sandwich from Primanti's in Pittsburgh? That is something you're not going to get anywhere else in the country. Very unique. I've heard of
in there Primanti's in Indy?
I think there is. I'll have to look that up because it sounds very familiar, though I've never eaten there.
So what's on that sandwich, Mark? Well, I think everybody's just saying hi. Yeah. Liz is telling Eric, felt the same way, enough time. Yeah, goes to Zion. Because Eric was in Vegas for just a couple of days. Okay. Nick P has had a horseshoe, don't remember what it was. So that's it sounds like an open face.
The green chilies are mild, not hot or spicy.
Okay.
There you go.
We can try that. Simona, hello. Beer up the butt on the barbecue is straight. It's great. Yeah. Yeah. So like beer can chicken, I've had that. Colorado has quickly become my favorite state, most beautiful state in the lower 48. It is very beautiful, Nick. Chris is saying the horseshoe most often comes hamburger steak, but sometimes comes with chicken breast. Okay. Eric he hiked an easier trail, looked at the scenic and took the scenic bus. Nice. And they're just saying hi, talking about my brother barbecues like that with beer on the Boston butts and briskets. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Okay, let me get to John and Kara. Okay. On the places must see. I mean, and I don't know everything that's open right now. Nashville's kind of been in a state of flux with COVID, but if you can go, obviously downtown, go to the original, the Ryman, which was the original Grand Ole Opry, and that's downtown. You're going to find a lot of bars and stuff on Lower Broad, but you'll hear some great music, but that's not really, that's all more touristy now than authentic.
I mean, you have to stop by Tootsie's. Yeah, that's one of the
Tootsie's is one of the originals, so that is a great place to go if you're going to go down Lower Broad. If you want to go find some great places to eat, you can go to. There's a couple of areas. East Nashville has a lot of great, unique places. There's just a ton of them. I mean, and we can message or whatever, and I can give you a list. East Nashville is a great area. The Gulch is a great area. 12 South is a great area. Those are all great areas to find restaurants. You need to go to Centennial Park and see the Parthenon. We have a great farmers market downtown. The current Grand Ole Opry is out east of town if you want to see that, if you're interested in that. The Country Music Hall of Fame is downtown, which is, I mean, it's an interesting museum. I just don't know what all you're interested in.
Yeah.
The town that we lived in is south of Nashville called Franklin, and it has a ton of Civil War history. Nick P actually was just here and went there. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, and if I don't know if you guys are on Instagram or if we're connected or not, but or you can email me if you look on our about page on our YouTube channel. My email address is on there. Feel free to email me, and I'll be glad to give you a list of places to check out. But those are the ones that kind of come top of mind. What am I missing?
I mean, as far as places, I think. I mean, as far as downtown and around that area.
Yeah. All right. Mark Finley says
there is it Primanti's or Primantis?
Primanti's.
But there is one in India.
It's a sandwich with fries and slaws in between the slices of bread. It's a holy mess. It's good. See, I would like that. She doesn't like. Okay, so here's a big debate, particularly because we've got Texans and Southerners and not Southerners. So
that would be Northerners.
Here, well, they could be out
not
west.
Southerners.
They could be from out west.
Well, there's Westerners and Easterners.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, here in Nashville, when you get a barbecue sandwich, it is pulled pork, and chances are it's going to come with coleslaw on the bun. Tracey, first of all, her coleslaw, she doesn't like, some coleslaw can be sweet or whatever, which she doesn't like. I don't really care for sweet coleslaw either, but only certain coleslaws will she eat, and she will never eat it on her sandwich. So I'm curious, is that like just a Southern thing, or is she just weird? So
yeah, am I just weird?
Yep.
I'm probably just weird.
All right. So Mo is talking about being out and about in Northern Ireland.
Let me know what you think. My favorites in Nashville for restaurants are Hattie B's, Etch, Biscuit Love, and Acme Feed and Seed for the ambiance.
So part of Acme's, it's been a little while, but they're part of their, it was Acme that part of their rooftop
caved in.
Yeah. Caved in. Hattie B's is great for hot chicken. It is not the original. Prince's is actually the original hot chicken. Hattie B's has just been really, really good at marketing it. I would say there's actually other smaller mom and pops that may even have better than Hattie B's on the hot chicken, even though I'm not a hot chicken person. It just is good.
I've never had that.
Yeah, is it the best? I mean, gosh, that's really hard. The Southern has great food. Urban Grub has great food. So there's a lot of higher end restaurants that are really good. Biscuit Love is awesome.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys don't know, Biscuit Love started out as a food truck, and now there's a restaurant in the Gulch. There's also one in Franklin, maybe one other place.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 locations.
So they have a sandwich, like their most famous sandwich is called the East Nasty, which is a take on East Nashville. It's a boneless chicken thigh, sausage gravy,
egg.
You can add an egg, all on a biscuit. Their biscuits are to die for. That's really good. But we definitely like Biscuit Love.
Yeah.
Loveless is pretty good too, though, for breakfast. Breakfast or brunch. So I'd say that's a toss up. Acme, I don't know that I would say that for Acme. Maybe a few years ago, Derek. But I don't know what I would say would take its place either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course, see, we haven't been going out down here.
But those are still good, Eric.
They are good.
I mean, Derek.
What is your problem?
I saw that. Where's that Eric? And it just, anyway, sorry.
All right.
John and Kara, they're staying 2 days in Franklin.
Main Street in US. Yes. So that's where we lived, and Franklin is awesome. So definitely email me and I'll get you some places to go. $5. Yeah, $5 is awesome.
Oh my gosh, they're donuts.
Cronuts. They've got the Cronuts. In Georgia, coleslaw is on the side. I'm not a slaw person at all. I always serve slaw as a side dish. Okay, interesting. I agree. I do not like slaw on the sandwich. Okay. Let's see.
Coleslaw is a really funny word.
Yeah, I love coleslaw on all sandwiches, barbecue, Southern. Not sweet is the best, I think is what she's saying. Yeah. The grilled cheesery. Mary Ellen, you just need to move back to Nashville. You just need to move to Nashville.
Yeah.
Mr. Means Travel had the East Nasty. It was really good, wasn't it? Gus's. So Eric, Gus's is in Memphis, and it is really, really good too. It's about 2 blocks from the riverfront there in Memphis, where they have the World Championship Barbecue Festival. And I mean, it's an institution. We love Gus's.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. And, when we get sick of eating pork at the barbecue festival, we walk up to Gus's to get some chicken.
Yeah. Biscuit donuts at Biscuit Love.
Yes.
Donuts?
Yes, the Bonuts.
Donuts.
They're really good. They come with that lemon cream and blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
Coleslaw and a crab or lobster. With this is that what comes on?
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Now, so that's a cold one though. So do you prefer cold lobster rolls or warm? Because lobster rolls were definitely on our list to talk about. If you're up in New England, you gotta eat a lobster roll.
Yeah, or lobster.
Lobster.
Lobster
and blueberry pie.
Roll. Yeah, blueberry pie. Yeah.
In Maine.
Yeah. Eric's dad name is Eric, so it's a little confusing in this house right now.
Yeah.
See?
Sub coleslaw every time it's offered at a restaurant. So Eric doesn't like coleslaw.
Yeah.
Eric, y'all don't eat coleslaw in Louisiana? Come on.
See, I'm not so weird.
Darian likes slaw. Mo's starving.
Yeah.
The reason I typically recommend Acme is the diversity of food options in the rooftop bar. Ribs, sushi, I'll enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think there's probably some better choices even over in East Nashville, Derek. But yes, lobster rolls.
Yeah.
I love a good beef brisket sandwich. Yes. Oh, hey, Gus is in Kansas City and Memphis. Oh, there's one in New Orleans too. I did not know that, Eric. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? What other food?
We got a list going here. Well, I mean, obviously we can talk about.
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So when we were in Seattle, we had some of the best salmon.
Oh my gosh.
We have ever put in our mouth. So, and it didn't matter where we went.
No, we literally got to the point where we were eating it every day when we were there because it was so fresh.
Was so fresh and so good. So that was on my list too.
Yeah, I mean, it was every restaurant. I mean, at the market, where they had the fresh smoked salmon. I mean, it was just phenomenal. Yeah, that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And we're not necessarily big fish eaters, but I think salmon's probably the only one that we all eat.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, hope to see you in Nashville, and by then you're feeling better. Send you a message, fun to meet up. Sure.
Yeah.
Having fresh crab rolls in San Francisco. Yes. So San Francisco has, I don't know that we had crab. I don't know that we didn't have crab rolls, but San Francisco was on my list as well. So when we went to San Francisco, we wanted to go to Chinatown. I mean, we wanted to see it. We'd never seen it. And so we went and we walked around and we found a restaurant. I'd researched it. We went to this restaurant and I mean, it was really busy.
Really busy.
And it was like a family run. I mean, it was big, but it was family run. And the mom was like
it was nothing
receptionist, gatekeeper up front.
As far as ambiance and stuff like that, it was nothing to write home about, but
it had the best Chinese food.
Tell them the name.
Hunan Home is the name of it.
Hunan Home.
So in San Francisco, Hunan Home.
Tell them what we really did.
So it was so freaking good, y'all, that we went back a second time on
the next night.
And what was it? We were only there like 4 nights, maybe 5 nights.
We went one night. We turned around and went the next night.
It was
so good.
Oh my gosh, y'all! It was the best Chinese food we had ever had.
Yep.
So, it was really good. Anyway, so that was one thing. I mean, San Francisco, definitely crab in San Francisco, and then definitely Chinese food.
Yep.
So Where else? Let's talk about, well, Darian's on here. Let's talk about Germany. Besides spaghetti ice, which somehow we've never had or even seen.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, the sausage, bratwurst,
currywurst.
Currywurst.
Well, at least in Berlin, currywurst.
Yeah. And then my favorite.
Yep.
The pork knuckle.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Specifically the crunchy pork knuckle. Crispy pork knuckle.
Yeah. I mean, Trace they brought this when we were in Berlin. It was in Berlin that she had it. Yeah. But I mean, this pig knuckle was this big. And I mean,
I was mowing down on it.
I mean, I finished I had like pork, like medallions.
Well, they've probably seen the video.
Yeah, well, if you haven't, it's in one of the Berlin videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. Now, I mean, so anything kind of pork and potatoes in Germany and sausage.
Yeah.
I mean, phenomenal.
Yeah.
We missed a couple.
Liz, I love getting salmon sushi in Seattle.
Did we eat any sushi?
We did not eat any sushi, but I bet it's.
Oh yeah, because we like salmon sushi. Yeah, sushi. Yeah, I bet that would be really, really good.
For German style coleslaw, it is oil and vinegar base. Yes,
that's exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Vinegar base. Yes.
Anything vinegar, she's all over it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All over it.
Yeah.
Went to City in Chinatown in San Francisco last November and got some amazing dim sum. Interesting.
Yeah, obviously they have all kinds of restaurants in Chinatown, and we just picked this when it had good reviews, so we just said, okay, hey, and oh my, yeah.
So, so Derek's comment, it kind of reminds me of last summer. Anyone else feel this way? I love Reuben sandwiches, but I dislike all the components. Corned beef, Swiss cheese, my least favorite cheese. Thousand Island dressing, I'd never put it on a salad. So, that's kind of interesting. Although we like corned beef and we like Swiss, we do not like Thousand Island. Mm-mm. And you two, since you lived in New York, I'm sure you're probably going to laugh at this. But we went last summer or summer before last
summer.
With her brother to New York, and we were walking around the Times Square area and we got hungry and we were looking for somewhere to eat and we didn't want to go into, Applebee's or whatever chain was nearby. And we saw this place that looked like this 1950s diner and we're like, okay. I mean, and we had been walking a while
and we were hot
and hangry. And it was
air conditioned.
And we were hangry. And so we're like, okay, let's just try it out. It looks cool, whatever. So it's Junior's. We had no idea what Junior's was. We sat down, we ate. It's, deli style, whatever.
Very good.
One of their appetizers were Reuben egg rolls. Yeah. And Trace and I were like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was so good. So it was all the Reuben components, deep fried. That's probably why it was good. So not at all good for you, in an egg roll, but it was really, really good. And I don't remember what Trent got for I don't even remember what we got for.
I don't even remember either because my brother and I were stuck on those pickles.
Yeah. So they brought, as like appetizers, like a relish tray.
Yeah.
And she loves dill pickles, the whole sour vinegar, whatever that's and spicy.
Yeah.
Well, we later found out this was our first night there.
Yeah.
And then we find out throughout the week, everybody keeps talking about New York cheesecake. Oh, go to the original. And it was Junior's, which is where we ate. We never
got a slice of cheesecake.
Had no idea. I mean, we saw them bringing it out and it looked good, but we had just eaten deep fried Reuben. So, so we never got it and we were so bummed, but it was really good.
San Francisco has some good Italian.
So I don't think we ate any.
Didn't eat Italian there.
More like curry best, am I right? Yeah, curry was pretty good.
Yeah.
Laura, Musings at Midlife, a friend from years ago, had a mom who made the best cabbage rolls I've ever had. She was from Germany. I've never had them that good since. Interesting. Yeah. Currywurst is good.
Yep.
Pork knuckle. I caught she caught Lori caught a salmon in Eureka, Northern Cal. Oh,
Yeah.
we went right through
Yeah.
there. So we drove from Seattle all the way down to San Francisco and made stops along the way. I love a good Reuben done well. It's my destiny new restaurant. Interesting. Mr. Blonde, where you been,
Hello.
Gabe? We haven't seen you in a while. Capital of Chinese food is Monterey Park, California. Interesting. Didn't know that, Thomas.
Mr. Blonde. We are talking about food.
Food from different
Wherever,
regions. Yeah.
Domestically, internationally, whatever.
Yep. So Eliza's asking if you put vinegar on your fries in Europe.
Yes, I put malt vinegar.
You also really were pretty fond of the
brown
sauce in the UK.
Yeah.
She likes that as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big mayonnaise person anyway, and certainly not mayonnaise on fries here. But there's something about mayonnaise, specifically in Belgium, with the fries that was really, really good to me. And you did do that.
Yeah, I did that too. Because I'm not a big ketchup fan.
No. Any place in Chinatown in San Francisco is fantastic. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, but Hunan's home was awesome.
I don't think I'll ever, Lori, I can never go back there and go anywhere but there. I don't think, as long as this one's with me. So,
everybody saying hi. Lori loves Reubens.
My cousin had Reuben egg rolls at his wedding. Huge hit. Yeah, I mean, they were really good. I've had, Mary Ellen, I feel like you're like shadowing us or something.
Yeah.
I've had those even Reuben egg rolls. Sure. No, we didn't get the cheesecake.
No, that's what we're talking about. We didn't get the cheesecake.
Stupid. Eric B says he eats ranch dressing on everything. So I had to bring some packs to Europe with me for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what was funny, Eric? My daughter pretty much eats ranch on everything. And I had told her they weren't going to have it. So we'll have to say our concession with her was usually about once a week. We would end up typically
McDonald's.
Well, either McDonald's or a Hard Rock Cafe, because they both had ranch dressing. So, but that's okay. Mark Finley says, I make a cheesecake that is amazing. Come see us and I'll make you one.
Deal.
We would love that. My daughter actually makes really, really good cheesecake as well.
Yep.
She likes to put Nutella in hers.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sue's here. Hey, Scorpio Sue. How are you? Next to Chinatown in San Francisco's North Beach, which was the Italian. Okay. So we'll have to check that out for sure. Darian, have you ever heard of Spaghetti Ice asking for a friend? Well, we certainly have now.
Yeah, know all about it.
Laura says, well, if you're talking Minnesota, we should be talking about Spam.
Hey, now, you know what? When I was younger, I'm not against a fried Spam sandwich. I'm not against it with some mustard.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh. I'll eat a fried bologna sandwich.
Well, I'll eat a fried bologna sandwich too, but
Okay. Let's see what else we got. Mr. Blondes, they're talking. Chris says he loves the brown sauce. Yes. Nothing better than oh my gosh, Mo.
Yes.
Mo, that is so funny you said that. So
it's on our list.
It's on our list. Sticky toffee pudding. The first time we had it, we went to Gordon Ramsay's steakhouse in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was on the menu and we thought, let's try it. Gosh. So there, instead of serving it with like clotted cream or custard or whatever, they serve it with ice cream, but it's butter flavored ice cream and it looks like a
stick of butter.
Wow. Yeah. I could have given up the entire rest of the meal, which was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And just eating that. Mm-hmm. It was blow your mind good.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were the last 2 times we've been in London, she wanted to go to another, Gordon Ramsay place just because she fell in love with it, really.
Yeah.
And wanted to try his. We tried sticky toffee pudding a couple other places, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, it's not as good as here.
So in London, what's it called? Hedden Street Kitchen, which is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. We've been each time we've been to London the past 2 times just to go to get the sticky toffee pudding. And I mean, she won't even let us share one when we go. I'm like, we can just share one.
No, I'm not sharing that.
So, we both end up with it. And of course I eat it because it's there, but whatever. I mean,
if she doesn't, I will.
Yes. I mean, y'all, there are a few things that this girl, when I see her, when she gets it, and it's just like, I don't know, mussels. She's the same way with mussels, which is another thing on our list.
Yeah. In Belgium.
In Belgium, we were in Bruges.
Mm-hmm.
And she ordered mussels. And I mean, this thing was literally, this pot was almost as big as me. And she just, golly. I don't know where you put it all sometimes.
I don't know, but it's good. It's good. But speaking of the UK and food, okay, when we were in Scotland,
yeah,
we went to a Tesco down the street, and there was this candy, and it was called squashies.
Oh, they have them in the UK. We talked to Mr. Blonde about it,
and I love them. And you can't get them here.
Yeah, Gabe, I know you can get the squashies or whatever they're called.
Bubblegum. Oh my God.
Mo, do they have squashies in Northern Ireland? Or do you know what we talk? They look like an old school eraser, like half pink and half blue with a bubblegum flavor.
Bubblegum is, and then they have the raspberry and cream.
Yeah, which is like pink and white.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay. So Darian says he loves mayo on his fries for sure. He also likes malt vinegar. Yep. Yeah. Lori, malt vinegar on fries, especially in India.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of America's great big food variety. In the UK, I find English food to be subpar. I mean, some of it's good, Gabe. And there's a lot of you've got a lot of different, I think, ethnicities food there in the UK. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite food in the UK? What's your favorite food ever?
Yeah.
Donna, hey Donna,
well,
from
hello.
or Indiana anyway.
Yeah,
how are you?
Indy, but hey, yeah. How are you?
Scorpio Sue sticky toffee pudding is amazing. One of my favorite desserts. Oh my gosh. I mean, literally, it just.
We even had her daughter find a recipe and try and make it for us. Remember that?
Oh yeah, she did.
And she did a good job. It wasn't quite, but it was her first time making it. So, but it was still good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Donna saying hello to Means to Travel. All right, what else we got? I agree. Sticky toffee pudding for the win. Watch the girls' video where they had some going. Oh my gosh, Derek, it is. Yes. If you haven't, have you had it before? Because I mean, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Lori says, just pack a baggie of takeout ranch. Yeah, true. We could. Yeah. Never had Spam. Never. I agree with you, Gabe. I'm not. Try the bacon Spam. Wow. Okay.
I don't know that I've ever had the bacon Spam, but
lutefisk. What is that? Laura, it sounds like, I don't know. Some kind of vinegar. What do you call it when you pickled fish or something?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You need to have it.
How have we never ordered that? Oh yeah, Liz, you definitely have, and they have it all over the UK. So definitely check it out. Let's see. Chris loves sticky toffee pudding. Yeah. Surprisingly easy to make. Rich dense. Okay, so Scorpio Sue's made it. Interesting. I have pictures of the SCP grilled hog was grilled hock. Is it hockey? I think that's a fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticky toffee pudding.
I love Popeyes. Only had it once. It was great, especially the biscuits. So, okay. Chris says,
See, you don't share your sticky toffee pudding. Derek and Liz, when you get it, you're not going to want to share it. Just go ahead and get your own. I'm telling you right now.
well, I think Liz, I think she may be gluten-free. I think that may be right. I don't know. But I wonder, did you have a problem when you lived in London? Because I know several people who say they don't have the issues over there they do with our food, which is sort of interesting.
Yeah.
Mary Ellen says she wants to go back to Bruges. Yes. I really like those toffee bars that you can find all over the place in the UK. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Drumsticks are everywhere in the UK. Squashies are a type of drumsticks, but yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Drumstick squashies.
Oh, they're so good. I have to tell you, when we got to the airport, before we checked our luggage, I found them. They had the bubblegum squashies at the airport. So, and they're only like $1
A pound.
or a pound. Yeah. Or 2 pounds even. But then you get to some other places and they want like 5 pounds for the same bag.
Well, I think at the airport, and then she made me order some on Amazon, and I think it was $5 or $6
and we
a
didn't
bag.
order.
We didn't order.
No, we didn't order them because I'm like, why are we going to pay that?
Well,
So
maybe
anyway.
you can talk Derek and Liz to bringing you some back when
Yes.
they come back.
Bubblegum. Oh, wait. There's a store in Grapevine, Texas that sells all UK foods. Oh.
And I wonder because I don't know if Thomas is still on here or not. He went somewhere in Ohio. There was like some huge store that
Jungle
was.
Gems. Or,
Did you see
Jungle
that?
Gems. I've been to Jungle Gems.
Have you?
Yes.
Well, they might sell it.
Yes, they might. I don't know. Obviously been a long time.
Or does World Market maybe?
Maybe.
We haven't checked. We gotta go check. You get right on that. My background is.
I'll walk over there now.
I don't even know you call that walking. Kind of more of like a Charlie Chaplin
like
walk is what it looks like right now. Mo says his background is Persian, so that's my go-to cuisine, Mediterranean, Middle Eastern. So we like what we've had. We haven't had a ton of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, but I think we've talked about this before, Mo. One of Tracy's favorite sort of side dishes is tabbouleh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she loves it. Loves it. So
here again, it's that vinegary,
garlicky.
Yeah.
So, Nick just pulled into his Estes Park Airbnb. We haven't ever been to Estes Park, so we've got to get there. I don't know how you even say that. Pide. I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah. Derek's a fan of something.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Laura is telling us that lutefisk is made from air-dried whitefish or dried and salted cod, pickled in lye. Ew, it is gelatinous in texture after being
Ooh. Yeah, no, that doesn't even.
Ooh. I told you it sounded like some kind of pickled fish. Ooh. Okay, she's lactose intolerant, but we're doing gluten. Okay.
There we go.
I don't know why. I knew it was something though, Liz. I'm trying. So
she tries to keep up where y'all are from.
I do.
And
but I'm getting old. Yeah, you're agreeing with.
Martha Stewart has a great sticky toffee pudding recipe.
Well, you get right on that.
Well, I'll give it to Keely.
Yeah, we'll get my daughter. We'll see if my daughter will make it. Doesn't have big of an issue with dairy while in Europe as I do in the US. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark is telling Nick that he got his. Oh, Nick.
Yes, Nick, and we got yours.
Oh, like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
And we forgot to even tell you.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a picture with it, and sorry, but yes, we got our postcard as well, Nick, and we
Yes.
super appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Do you mean Cadbury eclairs?
Is that the toffee bars?
Maybe he's talking about, maybe he's talking to a Liz about, I don't know. Gabe, are you talking about the toffee bars that Means to Travel was talking about? I thought of you when I saw that town name. Must have been Tuba.
Mm-hmm.
Martha Stewart has a great recipe for everything. That's true. Jungle Gems.
Jungle Gems.
We're going to have to try that out.
Yeah.
I'm only 20 minutes from Grapevine. That's where Brian Smith lives. So I've been to Grapevine, believe it or not, when I worked for Bell South, which hasn't been Bell South in I don't know how long. So that's how old I am. Gaylord was one of my accounts, and they were building the what's it called now? The Texan or whatever it is, the big hotel there in Grapevine. So I had to go a couple of times there while they were working on that. But anyway. UK has better candy than the US, but the breakfast more than make up for it. I can't eat their breakfast. Oh, Eric, I think their breakfast is good. I mean, you don't have to eat black pudding or whatever.
No.
I mean, their eggs, their bacon is fine. I mean, maybe you don't like mushrooms and tomatoes and baked beans, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I like the UK breakfast, actually.
But I agree that I think UK does have some better candy than the US.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Like
squishies.
Okay, Liz, I'm going to send you like $100 if y'all will please bring this one back, like a suitcase full of squishies.
Derek says, Liz is lactose intolerant. I'm lutefisk intolerant.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Everyone should be lutefisk intolerant. I think it's a generational thing.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't even.
Hello, Diego. Laura says she have a gluten issues, but not in Italy. See, I think that's. I've heard a lot of people say that. Don't say I'm old. I'm right there. Don't say old. I'm right there with you. It's all right, Lori. If you're young at heart, that's all that matters. Have to avoid dairy. The toffee bars. That's what he was talking. Oh no, Liz is saying it wasn't the Cadbury.
Yeah, must have been something different.
If you would think of driving from LA to Boston and back, I have driven further than that on this drive. Wow, on this trip. Wow. Aero bars. I like the Aero bars too, Thomas. Those are really good. It's like a pastry with a sweet bread base, and we did have those as well, Liz, and I don't remember what they're called. Yeah, the Irish breakfast or the English breakfast. I like them, Nick. I think they're good. What is a good lean food? I'm trying to lose weight. Just get you some lutefisk. I'm just kidding, Gabe.
Some of the fermented shark.
From Iceland.
Yeah.
Oh, Gabe, just don't eat anything fried or, eat vegetables and lean meats, fish and chicken.
Lori loves an English breakfast.
I do too. Chris says the British Emporium is just north of Grapevine Main Street. I will check it out, see if they have squishies.
Yay!
Yeah, let us know. Thomas prefers streaky bacon. Yeah. Okay, Mary Ellen. See you later. Ellen. Just sent a few pics on Insta. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're gonna have to check them out, Mo. Yeah. Lutefisk is I don't know. I have no idea. I love scrambled eggs, American style bacon, sausage, and grits. I got that. Yeah. Haha, Luke Fist. No one lactose intolerant, olive fig nut. What? It's talking about Liz.
Huh.
I had a stroop waffle. Oh my gosh. We got a stroop waffle. I think it was on a plane, actually, Laura.
Yeah.
Somebody, was it Delta?
Probably.
I don't know. Somebody gave us one on a plane. That was the first one we had, and we loved it.
Yeah.
Surströmming is Swedish fish. It sounds like it might be.
Yeah.
It really does sound like it might be.
Yeah.
What
else we got?
I don't know. What else we got? How about? Oh yes. So and I'm not going to say it right, but yeah, if you can say it right. Yeah. In Tahiti, that is basically their version of what's the word I'm looking for? Ceviche.
Yeah.
It's sort of their version of it. And it's tuna. I think it has coconut milk, peppers. What else did it have?
Lime.
The lime juice, of course, because that's what cooks it basically.
Yeah.
So it's, say it again.
Poisson cru.
And that is maybe in the Polynesian islands. And we tried it. It was okay.
Okay.
I'm not
my favorite.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, I like good ceviche. I guess it just depends on what's in it. I don't know. But it was okay.
Yeah.
It was definitely okay.
But they're fruits.
Yep.
Their fruits in the French Polynesian are unbelievable.
Yes, they really are. And then the other thing, so what's funny is if you are there and they talk about getting some punch and you go to the store and it's in, do they still even sell like milk and orange juice in like the cartons, the plastic cartons,
I think so.
Anyway, that's what it is. And it says punch, but it's actually rum punch and they have 2 flavors and it is some potent stuff. And apparently it is like the drink all over Tahiti.
Yeah. So if they say, do you want some Tahitian punch? That's what they're talking about. So it's not for the kids.
Yeah, do not give it to your kids.
Give it to your kids.
I think it's rum based.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good though. They have like a banana mango and something else.
And like a regular kind of like a fruit punch.
Yeah, it was very good. Very, very, very good. There we go. Protein, high meat, no bread is the way to lose weight. Added veggies. Yeah. I somehow lucked into first class seat from London to Chicago. The pre-arrival snack was a full high tea. Can't wait to get to UK and have a proper high tea again, hopefully in Bath. Yes. So, what's interesting is we've actually, not to Chicago, but we've done that on BA as well. And that was really, really nice. And then Virgin Atlantic does a really nice tea on in their upper class as well. So yes, but I really enjoy doing the teas, and we did that tea bus thing. If you guys have seen the video, which was a lot of fun in London. So it was different, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Blonde says, love English breakfast, but our multi-ethnic multi-ethnic, but not a lot of actual English cuisine. Yeah. Only part of the English breakfast was the baked beans. I do not like baked beans. I get that.
It depends. If they're sweet, no.
Yeah. Thomas said it was United who did stroopwafel. That's possible, although we don't fly United that often.
Oh, I thought he was just saying we were all united for stroopwafel.
No, I'm pretty sure he means it was that we were on United when we got the stroopwafel. I don't know when we would have flown United, but that's completely possible. Who knows? So is that the cuisine in Bora Bora? I mean, there's a lot of fresh fish in Bora Bora, obviously. A lot of pastry, a lot of fruit, but we had pretty much everything. I mean, we stayed at resorts, that had their own restaurants and room service, and we got room service a lot because it was a splurge trip.
Yeah.
But there was like a pizza joint right down the at the corner. Yep. So they have everything there. But yes, that's kind of a regional specialty or whatever. Gabe was the poison crew.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Bond's leaving.
Okay. Bye, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe.
See you later.
Did we miss some? Not a fan of full English breakfast, Thomas.
All right. And means to travel. Did you warm your stroopwafel on your cup of coffee?
Oh,
yes, we did it. Big fan of freshly made stroopwafels we got at the Albert Market. We didn't go to the market in Amsterdam.
No, we didn't. I don't remember why. We were going to.
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
We need to do that. Yeah. Thomas, I'm a very plain eater in general. Well, that's okay too. Has anyone been on a Windstar sail ship cruise with a sail? I have not, Lori. We've been on a couple of cruises, but I get vertigo now, so I can't really do that. Yeah. Derek saw the T-Bus video, looked cool. It was fun.
It was fun.
Fish and chips in the UK is an art form. Try to change my mind.
No.
Especially if it has mushy peas. Oh.
Not the mushy peas.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, brother-in-law.
Everybody say hi to Trent. That's my brother. It's either him or my mom on here. I think there are
stalkers.
Stalkers, yeah.
No chalupas here today, Trent. We got the Universal Yums. Oh,
I've seen
last
that.
month was Egypt, really fun. That would be interesting, Scorpio Sue.
I've seen that, and I thought about, but I guess I don't know. I saw it.
We just hadn't done it.
Yeah,
we ought to check that out. Anything that has mushy peas is off my list automatically. Mo is telling Derek, I'll let you know where to get some delicious fish and chips. Fish City and Belfast City Center is my all-time fave. Okay. Hi, Trent. They're saying hi to Trent.
Yep.
Scorpio Sue is saying we do like it. Egypt was surprisingly good. Trent is talking about peanut butter. Oh my gosh.
Peanut butter and dill pickle sandwiches. Has anybody else had that? Now I know it sounds disgusting, but peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich, it is awesome. Awesome. I mean, we grew up eating those.
Y'all are weird.
You haven't even had it, so you don't know.
Yeah, and I won't have it. That's just weird sounding. Who is saying, oh my gosh, Carol? Carol says yes. Laura, come on, Laura.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I thought you were going to have me on that one, Laura.
Peanut butter and pickle, yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes, Trent, I don't know if you were on here or not because you're a stalker, but we were talking about the sugar cream pie versus
chess pie,
and that nobody else knows what sugar cream pie is unless you're from.
And that tenderloin is really schnitzel.
Yeah.
Just got on. He just got on. Okay. He's just telling you. Okay. So, it has to be Jif peanut butter though. Yeah. PB and pickles, maybe some mayo too. Oh, you're not going to get her to say mayo.
No, I haven't had the mayo, but no, my mom does like to eat ham and peanut butter sandwiches. So
ham and peanut butter. What does that have to do with mayo?
Well, because we were talking about peanut butter and pickles, and she said maybe some mayo too.
All right. So Derek says, what is your favorite food from Spain at Gallivanting Gals? So, Derek, we spent just a little bit of time in Spain so far. Paella is good. Mm-hmm. I think anything seafood. Mm-hmm. We also did the, oh my gosh. I want to say it was like a potato omelet thing. Remember that? One of the tapas we got.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah,
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
And then we had calamari sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really, really like cured meats like prosciutto, but in Spain it would be ham, or jamon or whatever. So I'd say those were our biggest ones that we liked. We know we have a lot more to try there.
Yeah.
That's where Tracey broke her toe.
I was gonna say part of the reason was I broke my toe, so
we weren't able to go quite as far. And then we got caught in the protest in Barcelona. So that was kind of, all right. So Lori says, no idea mushy peas were when Son and I were in England. I just thought that they were giving bad guacamole.
Yeah, I always feel bad because I don't want to tell them to leave the mushy peas off.
Because you don't want to be culturally insensitive.
Right. But then when they bring them, I just kind of stick them off to the side because
I'll take a bite or two and just kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, I love both dill pickles and peanut butter. Sounds strange together. Oh, well, try it. Try it. I dare you. If you like dill pickles and peanut butter, you will like the peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Let me know next week, Eric.
Lori Sims, that is funny. I would have thought the same. I don't know. Talking about that she would have agreed with me. Tenderloin. Yes. Are you from?
I am. I'm from Indiana, Carol. So we know about the tenderloin sandwiches.
I'm from Nashville.
Yeah.
So not the Midwest.
No.
Ate a worm in Thailand on purpose. Oh.
That's about like eating a cockroach and...
No, it's grasshoppers. Cockroach. Who eats cockroaches?
A cucaracha.
I cannot believe you just did that. Oh my God, you just need to cut off the live stream.
No, but somebody eats cockroaches.
Who?
Or roaches. I know I'm not.
I'm sorry, y'all. I think she's taking some of those pain pills and I didn't know.
Best combo: crisp and a cheese toastie or any sandwich.
So, potato chips in a hot sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you like chips on your sandwich? Is what I think is what Mo's saying.
I'm trying to think about. I think I have had potato chips. Yeah. Yeah. It has that little crunch.
No.
Yeah.
So I want to know why Tim and Diane, what the deal was with that. Eating a worm. Yeah. Lori. What did Lori Sims say that she said that was the most Cali thing I've ever heard you say?
I don't know.
What did she say?
I don't know. We got the people commenting.
Lori had no idea. Oh, that was the
bad guacamole.
Yeah. Okay, so Jamon Iberico.
Yeah.
Yep, so good. Yes, totally agree. Tortilla. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
That was it, Derek, and it was. I really enjoyed it.
Of course you did.
I had a steak in London while the mad cow disease was going on. Just had a glass of red wine to wash it down.
Well, you're still here. So.
Clearly, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'll have to try the PB and pickle sandwich. Tracey, you ate bugs, didn't you? Tim and Diane are saying, they had cockroaches too. They had big wings.
See, I told you.
I know, but I'll tell you later. I have tried fried crickets and grasshoppers. Where did you try those, Laura? Is that like a Minnesota thing too? I don't know. Where do they eat those? Eric B's gonna try the peanut butter and pickles. What country do you want to go? Or go back in order just to eat. Don't feel bad. When I was pregnant, I craved dill pickles and lemonade. Interesting.
Wow.
What country to go back or to just to eat? Wow.
Yeah, wow. Because there is so much good food out there.
There really is. I mean,
Tyrion says Germany, of course.
I would say, I mean, it's got to be France or Italy, though. And I know that's very cliche and everywhere. I mean,
I would say Italy.
You know, when we were in Austria, I mean, gosh, the schnitzel, and I mean, everything we had there at the cafes and the pancakes, that was really, really good.
Yeah.
But I would say Italy because you've got gelato, you've got pasta, you've got pizza, you've got the Florentine steak.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's probably what I would say. Yeah. But there's a lot of places we haven't tried.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
those are just the places we've been.
Liz says Argentina. So we haven't done South America. I know you guys have. Is there a country you haven't been to that you really want to go to for the food?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really done much research on like the food. Of course, you're the researcher.
Yeah, so. And I mean, food is not usually the top priority for us. I mean, not that we don't.
We do eventually, but it's when we get down to it.
Yeah. You know, I would say it would have to be South America, like all of South America, Derek. I mean, we haven't been. It's on our list. We just haven't made it. We want to finish out Scandinavia and Eastern Europe, and then either do South America or Asia next. We're kind of going chunks. So, but I think I would be very interested in South American cuisine.
Yeah.
Eric
loves the
beef in France. Sometimes the beef in France is not cow. Yeah. Eric. Tracey has a hot dog from a New York City corner vendor with sauerkraut.
Well, I might have, but Trent, if you weren't on here, we were talking about Junior's earlier.
We were talking about how stupid we were to not realize that Junior's was the place to get cheesecake. Yeah. And what did you get?
Yeah, we can't even remember what we had.
We remember the Reuben egg rolls.
And then the pickles.
And then the pickles came, and that was it. Was it pickles and onions? That's what it was.
Yeah, something like that.
That you two went crazy over, and we don't even know what we got for our main food.
We don't remember.
Tim and Diane say, go to Thailand. They have scorpions, tarantulas, all kinds of bugs. I'm going back to Italy for some amazing Italian food. I absolutely agree. Italy has some great food. There are cliches for a reason. Italian food is amazing. Absolutely.
It is. Soccer tour.
Oh, yes, in Vienna. So we were going to go to the original cafe that made the soccer. Is it called what's that called? The cafe.
Oh,
it was a hotel, and then but anyway, it was very crowded, Thomas. So we didn't get to go there.
Yeah.
So, but yes, we love the cafe culture in Vienna. Loved it.
Yeah.
Japan is where I want to go for the food. Haven't been yet. Yeah, I think that would be very interesting too, Liz. I like the food in Czechs and Hungary. Okay. So it's like very hearty kind of food, isn't it, Lori?
Yeah.
Malaysia for the fruits. Give me all the dragon fruit you got and anything else. Great food overall. Yeah, Asia's definitely up there on the list.
Yeah.
Winfred Pooh came here from Walter's World. Okay. Hello.
Well, they said hello.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, hello.
Melinda wants to go to Japan and eat raw. No, I don't.
She won't eat raw anything.
I don't eat raw octopus. No. It's just not. So Chris is saying I was planning on France for my vacation next week, but I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, we were in Scotland and had to come home early. Are we a couple?
Yes, we are.
We are. Trent said he got chicken fingers with honey mustard
Sauce, but the pickles.
Yeah, the pickles were the big thing.
Well, at least you remembered what you had because we don't remember what we got.
Yeah, I found those pickles online to buy, but didn't want to pay $45 for a jar to be shipped to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hotel soccer. Is it called soccer?
Yeah.
Soccer.
It was my trip September 15th that was canceled. No trip 2020.
Yeah,
I know. It just stinks.
I really thought I had Trace that close to getting over to the UK, like Liz and Derek, but with this whole knee thing, we don't know. And we got some family stuff going on too
so
we need to stick around for, but I really thought I was going to get her there, but I don't, depending on what she has to do, I don't know that that'll happen. It's okay. Not personal. Where have we traveled?
Mainly Eastern Europe.
No, Western Europe.
I mean, Western Europe. Mainly
Western Europe, the Caribbean, Mexico, and then a lot domestically in the U.S.
Yeah.
Where are they talking about food? Eric is. Where are they talking about?
Very good. Oh, probably was it Hungary and?
No, I don't know. Is that it?
Means to travel. Yeah, that's when she said.
Mr. Means to travel. Oh,
that was Lori that said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah. So,
anyway.
But yeah, we've been going for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So we probably. I think it was Japan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Laura. Clearly, we're
keeping up.
We're getting a little confused over here. All right, y'all. Well, listen. We only got through about half of our list.
We did.
Clearly, we all like to talk about food, which is great.
Well, we could continue next week if we wanted to.
We could definitely continue next week and talk about other stuff or stuff that we're looking forward to trying. But we appreciate everybody being here so much. And Junior's cheesecake on a milkshake. Oh my gosh.
Well, we need to try the cheesecake.
Yeah, we definitely need to try the cheesecake.
Yeah.
We do not have any young kids.
Right.
I would say that, we don't have any young kids that we've had experience traveling with. All right. So Darian's saying bye. So we will see you guys. We hope with an update on Tracey, hopefully a good update. And just a very good one. Yeah, hopefully. And I know we've got live streams in between now and then, so hopefully we'll see you guys on various live streams. But thanks again for being here, and we will talk to you all soon.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.